Distinguished Deputy Director of Queen Sawang Watana Memorial Hospital, esteemed faculty members fromฬาลงกรณ University, members of the hospital executive team, administrator of the Clinical Medical Education Division, and accomplished graduates, good morning. My name is Kanapat Dararatana.
And my name is Jonathan Surya Burapakul.
And it is our great honor to serve as the Master of Ceremonies for the Farewell Orientation Ceremony of Academic Year 2025 for the Externship Class of 2026. Today's program will proceed as follows. First, Dr. Panupon Mipon, Assistant Head of Clinical Medical Education Division, Student Affairs, will kindly welcome and commence today's Farewell Orientation Ceremony for the Externship Class of 2026. Secondly, Dr. Nathawut Sattarawaha, Associate Director of Queen Sawang Watana Memorial Hospital, will offer words of encouragement to our graduates. Thirdly, Dr. Nishasi Chanarong, Program Director of the International Doctor of Medicine Program, CU-MEDi, will provide guidance and inspire our graduates. Fourthly, myself, Kanapat Dararatana, representative of Clerkship Class of 2028, will offer congratulatory remarks to our graduates. Fifth, Harit Powatana Satyan will express his gratitude on behalf of the Externship Class of 2026. Sixth, the presentation of tokens of accomplishment for the graduating class of 2026. Seventh, a traditional wreath tying ceremony. And lastly, we'll have a group photo session at the photo backdrop in front of the meeting room 101 before we officially end the ceremony.
Thank you for the introduction of our itinerary night. To begin, may I invite Dr. Panupan Mipon, Assistant Head of the Clinical Medical Education Division for Student Affairs, to welcome our guests and commence this farewell orientation ceremony for the Externship Class of 2026 in this academic year of 2025. It is my distinct honor to invite Dr. Nathawut Sattarawaha, Deputy Director of Queen Sawang Watana Memorial Hospital, to offer words of guidance and encouragement to our graduates.
Your Excellency Dr. Nathawut Sattarawaha, Deputy Director of Queen Sawang Watana Memorial Hospital, on behalf of the faculty and all you have guided these students along their journey, I, Dr. Panupan Mipon, would like to express my sincere gratitude for your presence today and for leading this farewell ceremony for the medical student class of 2026. Today marks a meaningful milestone, not only the completion of the medical training, but the beginning of lifelong commitment to learning, service, and responsibility. In this academic year, 29 students from class of 2026 have successfully completed their study and will be continue their professional development through internship and clinical training at various institutes as follows. Queen Sawang Watana Memorial Hospital for 12 graduates, บ้านแพ้ว General Hospital, ธรรมศาสตร์ University Hospital, ขอนแก่น University, and King Mongkut Institutes of Technology Ras Kabang for one graduate for each, and the remaining of 13 graduates will be applied for PIROS as one clinical skill training. This farewell ceremony is held to celebrate their achievement and to send them forward with encouragement and purpose. As they step into the next phase of their professional, we hope they will be carry with them not only the medical knowledge, but also humanity, compassion, and the encouragement to make the difference in the life of those they served. At this special moment, may I invite Dr. Nathawut Sattarawaha, Deputy Director of Queen Sawang Watana Memorial Hospital, to deliver his address for the graduating class of 2026.
Thank you. On behalf of the hospital administration, faculty members, nursing staff, and all the personnel of Queen Sawang Watana Memorial Hospital, I'm profoundly honored and delighted to join you on this momentous occasion to extend my heartfelt congratulations and to offer this word of guidance. Throughout your journey, you have rigorous academic training, intensive clinical practice, and numerous trial in and error makes by the rapid transformations of the medicine and shaped by the digital technologies, artificial intelligence, and the precision medicine, and ever rising societal expectations. The achievement of your several today is therefore not merely a reflection of the intellectual ability, but a testament of the perseverance, discipline, responsibility, and above of all, the spirit of the being physician in the service of the people. From this day forward, your role will evolve from that of learners to true custodian of the human life. I encourage you to always remember that but knowledge may be acquired from a textbook and advanced technologies, but humanity, compassion, and accountability to your patient must be cultivated from within your own heart. In the modern era, an exemplary physician is not only the healer of the disease, but also leaders, one who works collaboratively within multidisciplinary teams, embrace lifelong learning, adapt with the courage to change, and remain steadfast in the pursuit of the excellence to ensure the highest standard of safe and quality care. In my sincere hope that every member of the class of 2026 will carry forward the experience gained here, bring honors to yourself and to these institutions, and most importantly, becoming a trust pillar of support of the patient and society with pride and integrity. So finally, I respectfully invoke the blessing of Her Majesty Queen Swang Watana, the Queen Grandmother, that each of you may be endowed with a happiness, success, robust health, and an enduring, dignified journey in the noble profession of medicine. Once again, I extend my warmest congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your inspiring remarks. We sincerely appreciate your uplifting message, Dr. Nathawut Satlawaha. We will now have the pleasure of hearing from Professor Dr. Nitasi Chanalong, Program Director of the International Doctor of Medicine Program CU-MEDi, who will also share her words of encouragement.
Thank you. อาจารย์ณัฐวุฒิ อาจารย์อ่อนอนง esteemed colleagues and nursing colleagues and students. So proud and happy to see all of you today. And on behalf of the Faculty of Medicine, Chulalongkorn University, I would like to say congratulations to all of you for your success. In a few weeks or months, you'll be graduating and will become a true doctor. So you should be very proud of yourself. So you've been in the process of transformation, as you all know. It's a rigorous, as you may have experienced yourself, it's a rigorous transformation. Every challenges you face, every sleepless nights, and every patient you encounter have transformed you. I hope to become a better version of you, which is going to be a doctor. And you'll be our graduate, you'll be MDCU. You'll be graduate from Faculty of Medicine, Chulalongkorn University. So you should be very proud of yourself, and we are hoping for a better future for you. Actually, I just want to remind you again that the success is not just because of yourself. There are many other people behind that. We have the faculties from here, from Jula, who have been working very hard. We have our dedicated staff. We have our nursing colleagues, your seniors, residents, interns, who have been shaping you all along. So you have to be grateful to them as well. Lastly, I just want to say to you about 3 things which are going to be very important for your future. These are going to be 3 pillars that make your professional lives better and more successful. The first one would be, can you guess what it's going to be like? It would be lifelong learning. You are in the process and you're going to be graduate, but this is just a formal training in medical school. But the real knowledge and skills you'll be earning later on. So you need to be the lifelong learner. Don't just stop now. The things you learned today or yesterday will not be applicable next year or even like 5 years from now. So be a lifelong learner. That's the first thing. Second, you need to embrace technology and AI. It's around you all the time. So you need to embrace with it. Not just using it, but you need to really know the strength and the weakness and the challenge about it. And so you can master it and not being replaced by it. And last, which is the most important part, which is professionalism. So as you know, physician is not just a job or a career, it's a professional. So you need to uphold your professional standard as much as possible. Whenever you're in doubt whether the things that you're going to do is right or wrong, just think again and again. If you're not sure, you just ask someone else. We are here to help you. All Ajahns will be around, maybe at July or at Queen's Watana. So you can just ask us. We'll be, happy to guide you through the challenge you may have in the future. So just want to remind you of these 3 things. And again, congratulations, and I'm looking forward to seeing you growing and blooming in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Nitasi Chand Nalong, for your thoughtful and motivating speech. We truly appreciate the wisdom you have shared with us today. We shall now proceed to the congratulatory remarks from the representative of the clerkship class of 2028, Ms. Kanapat Dala Latana Lod.
Today is a day filled with pride, gratitude, and a little bit of disbelief of how fast time has passed. To our seniors, congratulations. Reaching this milestone in medicine is no small achievement. Behind each white coat is a story of sleepless nights, early morning rounds, endless exams, and moments where giving up might have seemed easier, but you didn't. You have learned not only the science of healing, but also the art of compassion. You have stood beside patients in their most vulnerable moments. You have carried responsibilities that many people your age have never imagined. And through it all, you have grown into physicians we deeply respect and looked up to. As your juniors, we have watched you closely, the way you present cases with confidence, the way you comfort worried family, and the way you somehow function after 24-hour calls. You have set a standard that inspired us and reassured us that the future of medicine is in good hands. As you step forward into the next chapter, whether internship, residency, or new adventure, remember that medicine is not only about knowledge, but about humanity. Your skill will save lives, but kindness will heal hearts. Wherever your path leads, may you keep your curiosity sharp, your empathy deep, and your passion alive. May you continue to grow, to serve, and to make a difference in every ward, clinic, and community you touch. On behalf of all the juniors, thank you for your guidance and your patience and the example you have given us. Once again, congratulations, Doctor. The world is waiting for you.
Thank you for your kind words tonight. Next, may I invite the representative of the externship class of 2026, Mr. Halit Powatanasatian, to deliver a message of appreciation.
My name is Halit Powatanasatian, and I just want to be here to represent the class of 2026. First off, I just have a brief time here, so I just want to say two things. First off, I wanted to send some thank yous to the people around us and also kind of reflect on our class and how far we've come. So first off, on behalf of the class of 2026, I would like to thank every single Ajahn and nursing staff here today for being here with us. I'd like to especially thank Ajahn Nitchasi for creating, building, and molding CU-MEDi into what it is today. I would also like to thank Ajahn Natwut and Ajahn Onanong for graciously allowing us medical students to rotate in the hospital here at Somdet. So with every single staff sitting here today and every single nursing staff, I want to thank you for being not just here today, but here for us every single day for the last 4 years. Because without you guys, we wouldn't even know where or how to take the first steps of our medical career. I would also like to thank the administrative staff as well for kind of being in the background and helping us kind of tie things together to tell us when to go on shift, tell us where to go to class. So thank you for being here for us. Also for our class, I want to sit here and act as a reminder of how far we've come. 4 years ago, on June 1st, 2022, we started our first meet. And in about 2 months' time, we would have been medical students for 1,418 days. That's 80 clerkship shifts, 75 extern shifts, 350 lectures, 56 textbooks, 18 summative exams, 3 national licensing exams, and about 1 million progress notes that I remember. At a conservative estimate, that's around 10,500 hours of being medical students in the last 4 years. And I think that's something that's pretty amazing and something each and every one of you should be proud of. I can confidently say it's been very tiring, but I think we should really, really consider it as a privilege. So as Ajahn Nitchasi said, we should be privileged to be tired from the work we once wished for. We should be privileged for being on the night shifts we once dreamed of being on, and we should be grateful for every single learning opportunity we've had that came our way. So with that, I think it's just something I want to remind everyone of in this room. We worked our butts off. We really, really forged a family here. And 4 years ago, we planted the seeds that would be our family tree in that Opala room where we were rolling around in our chairs, eating at the back of class, pretending we understood the neuroradiology slides Ajahn was teaching us. But with that, I wanted to remind that we have a bond here that I would trust would last a lifetime. There are some people here I know whose friendships would last forever. And we should keep those bonds really, really close because with every trip to Hua Hin, every trip to Chiang Mai, Kanchanaburi, Phetchaburi, we really, really grew into this family tree that we have here. And because who knows, we might need a doctor's note one day from our friends, or worse off, be one of each other's patients. So we might forget lecture slides one day, but we'll never forget the people who sat beside us through those lectures. That's kind of what I wanted to note here today. I wanted to take a big thank you to everyone around us. Just take a look around the room, big thank you to everyone, and just kind of reflect on how far we've come. So with that, to the class of 2026, this is not the finish line. This is merely the beginning, and this is the start to the rest of our careers. But look around, we did not get here alone. Everyone around us here has supported us to where we are now. So I wanted to say, I want us to thank everyone around us for getting us here and giving us the best head start as doctors we could have asked for. Thank you.
Thank you for your heartfelt remarks, Khalid. We will now proceed to the presentation of commemorative tokens to the externship class of 2026. May I respectfully invite Dr. Nathawut Sattalawaha to present tokens to our graduates.
นางสาวกนกรักษ์ชัยมา
นายกฤษดาตั้งอมตะกุล
นางสาวฉัตรนภากิติรัตนไพบูลย์
นางสาวณดาวิภาวีสันทัศน์
น นางสาวนภัสบาช
นางสาวธนาพรอาราบทวีทอง
นางสาวธัญญารัตน์ลิมปวุฒิวรานนท์
Thank you Dr. ณัฐวุฒิศาสตรวาหา Next may I invite Professor Dr. Nitasi Chanalong to present tokens to our graduates. นางสาวนิสากรวันระยะเสวี
นายปรัชญาวัฒน์คงทวีเลิศ
นางสาวปันดารีเบญจรัตนาพร
นายภริษปิยเกต
นายพิษณุพงษ์เตชะอาภรณ์กุล
นายรังสิมันต์ผลเจริญจิต
นายรัชตะชาตบุตร Thank you Professor Dr. Nitasi Chanalong. Finally, may I invite Dr. Ananong Numjareun to present tokens to our graduates.
นายวิกรมวงศ์ไพบูลย์วัฒน์
นายศึกษิตจันทนภูมิะ
นางสาวสุรดาพลวรานนท์
นายหริตโพวัฒนเสถียร
นางสาวอภิสดา ณ สงขลา
นางสาวอริสาชูกลิ่น Thank you Dr. Ananong Numjareun.
We shall now move on to the traditional wrist tying blessing ceremony. May the graduates now kindly rise and approach the professor and nursing staff to receive their rite of passage. We kindly invite all participants to gather for a commemorative photograph at the backdrop located in front of Meeting Room 101. May I request the medical students to form two rows at the back, one row of gentlemen and one row of ladies, while our distinguished executives take their seats in the front row.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to express our sincere appreciation to all distinguished guests, faculty members, and graduates for your presence and participation. Thank you and congratulations once again to the externship class of 2026.